This March, I hosted my very first in person event here in Houston called the Stock Market Investing Class for Women, y'all. And I am just so excited and so thankful for this experience because I have been wanting to do events for so long. And if you know anything about events, you never know who will actually come. People will RSVP, people will say, oh, yeah, I'll be there, and they don't come, okay? But people came. The room was full. And I am just so grateful to think back on this experience because I got so much confirmation that, like, I am on the right path and that the women want these money wins, y'all. They had so many amazing questions about, okay, how do you make money in investing? Like, what account should I start with? Should I roll over an old 401k? How are you managing your life with your savings? Like, you've been laid off twice. Like, how are you sustaining yourself? How are you up here smiling and laughing with us right now? But what I am is essentially a case study for the work that I do and the women that I serve because I don't know if y'all know, between these layoffs, between these big beautiful bills, between retirement not looking the way that it's supposed to and the way that it was promised to us by our parents, our grandparents, etc., we have to take our financial stability and our financial independence into our own hands. And that is why I exist. That's why I am a money coach. That's why I teach women how to invest in the stock market, because I feel like when it was time for me to learn, I had to go through a lot of trial and error. I had to lose money. I had to pay people that I didn't really fully trust. Like, I just had so many questions and I stayed in analysis paralysis, and that's not what I want my girls to do. I call them my money girls. That's what my clients are. But ultimately, my goal is to make sure that all women understand the power of investing and that they are confident and knowledgeable enough to actually start investing. And so that is why I have my workshops. That's why I have my events. And that's why I continue to share my journey of what it started like for me back in 2018, which was just $100. I say that all the time. If this is a new video that you're seeing, my name is Jocelyn. I am a money coach and the founder of Maximize Money, where I teach women how to invest their first $100 in the stock market and grow that with confidence. And I think for a lot of us, we were taught, oh, you need to have hundreds of dollars, and oh, you need to make more money, oh, you need to be at a certain age. And the reality of investing is the sooner you start, okay, the smaller you start and the more consistent you are, the more you will be able to see your money truly grow. So my journey started with me just investing $100 back in 2018. I had a financial advisor at the time. He was great. But what you don't recognize about advisors is, number one, you become very hands off with your money. And I do not recommend any woman become hands off with their money. And number two is that you actually are paying them to manage your investments. It's not in the form of an invoice, but it's the form of a percentage of your portfolio, which is usually 1%, And I believe at this point, most of us are making moderate incomes that we need to be able to learn how to manage ourselves so that you're asking the right questions. You know what's happening in those investment portfolios, and you know how you're making money and how your assets are allocated. Like, I'm all about us making money passively because we all have to work, whether you work a business or a job. It's all active income. But at some point, if you don't get serious about creating passive income through investing, you will be working forever. And that is, again, why I do my workshops, why I do events. I'm building a whole platform, a learning platform and membership community for girls to get together. But in the meantime, I do workshops, y'all. I am doing my next Invest Your First $100 live workshop on Saturday, March 28th. You can already look at my most recent one. I have a whole video. I'll pop it up somewhere at the top right corner where you can see it. But every dollar that we're working for, baby, is costing us. We don't have to just make money off freely. Like, at some point, you have to get serious about investing and start. Not just read and consume and watch the videos. Actually start to do the work. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I'm on the other side. I built a $250,000 portfolio. So join me on Saturday, March 28th. The link is in the description. And the only thing I will tell somebody, because a lot of people ask me, knowing what you know now, like, what advice would you give to someone new? It would be to start small. Start now. Like, I think a lot of us, again, we're waiting for everything to make sense. We're waiting for the perfect scenario. We're waiting for that new job. We're waiting for all these things that may or may not come. Okay. At some point, how you manage a little is going to be how you manage a lot. And I tell that to my money girls all the time. Okay. You don't need hundreds of dollars. You don't have to be debt free to invest. You don't have to be a 6-figure earner to invest. If anything, I want you to be making 50K and say, you know what? I care so much about my future that I'm going to get serious about investing now. And it's so crazy because I met Jocelyn, if you're seeing this, my namesake. She was in the class. She's 23 years old, y'all. And she was like, I am going to be in that workshop because I don't want to work until I'm 65. And I'm like, I love that for you, girl, because I started late. I started at 28. I would have started so much sooner if I knew then what I know now. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you get started, baby. So I hope you enjoyed this event recap. I'm planning to do another one. Let me know what city I should come to because I'll come. I'm serious.
Yeah. Okay. Smile and wave. Do a little cackle, a little laugh.
Can you share your experience and on this class?
I think it was very amazing. So Jocelyn, which is also my namesake, my name is also Jocelyn. I learned a whole lot. I actually am a money girl, so I'm a person that's very interested in budgeting and investing and things like that. So this is my first time attending something like this. I'm glad I came. I learned a lot, and I'm looking forward to more events. So I think if you're interested in like learning more, whether you're a beginning or intermediate type person that's interested in finances, go to some of her events because I think she's very thorough. She's very patient and she has a lot of good information just and being an investor herself or either just a good educator. So definitely come out and hopefully you have a great time like we had.
So today I learned about investing with Miss Jocelyn. She taught us about the importance of investing. And since I am young, this is the perfect time to get started. All the money we spend on getting our hair, our nails done, going out to eat, okay, it could be in an account. She currently is running herself for only $122. She is going to show you how to invest your first $100, y'all. That workshop is on March 28th and it's completely virtual. So, okay, you don't have to leave your house to learn how to invest. So grab your ticket and let's start investing, okay?